Hello,
Hello,
Maxime. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, very good, very good. It's very
Sounds
late.
good. You can hear me? Sounds good.
Yes, it's good.
Great, great. I hope that today internet work good because there are many people connected. So normally in our interview,
Some problems.
yes, we had some problems. So
Maybe your guests were too popular. Maybe.
no, no. Today, yes. Today, the
Yeah.
best. So I present you. Uh,
We'll
today,
wait a little bit.
see,
Not.
okay. We speak a little bit, and after we do the question. We have a lot of questions, and some people send us many questions, so we choose. I don't know a few, and we ask you, and we try to translate in Spanish and Italian too. So we'll be a little dynamic with the
Good.
many language. No French. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Nobody
So-
is watching here, anyways.
So can you? How is everything there? How is the situation in Canada? Which part are you exactly?
In eastern part, it's called Quebec. It's a province. It's a fairly large territory, but not so many people live in it. So right now the situation is we today the kids are allowed to go back to school today, which is good. We've been keeping them inside for a long time, but now they're happy they're going to school today. So we'll see how that works. And some businesses also are going back to work, which is good. So people are getting a little bit busy today.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Ha detto che da oggi hanno riaperto le scuole, quindi la situazione sta migliorando, anche altre occupazioni, altri lavori, altre attività stanno ripartendo, quindi la gente è più impegnata, diciamo.
Sí, bueno, la pregunta fue cómo está la situación ahí, que bueno, vive cerca de Quebec, no es muy grande.
En el Quebec.
En el Quebec, bueno, que sí, que no es muy grande donde está él, pero que hoy justamente volvieron a hacer las actividades, la gente vuelve a la escuela, bueno, ya empezó a haber más vida, digamos, por ahí. ¿Cómo? Okay, if you don't know, he is Maxime Bujold. I say every time Ball. I'm sorry. But he's from Canada. He's world champion. He's a very famous competitor in Taekwondo. So I'm very funny too. he did pattern, sparring. He did everything. Teams. So it's a pleasure to have him here. Bueno, Maxime Ball, creo que ya lo conocen, sobre todo en Sudamérica, en Argentina. Bueno, campeón mundial, muy conocido. Compitió en lucha, en forma, en todo, casi todo. Hace un tiempo que no sabemos nada de él y justamente nos pudimos comunicar y genial que vamos a estar hablando. So what's about when you started Taekwondo and when, and can you explain a little bit about your history?
The story is not very special. There is not very interesting story about this. So I started when I was 5 years old. As my first class. My older brother, maybe you've met him because he traveled to Copa America a few times. And Pan Americans also. He started a little bit before me, 2 or 3 years before. And, I've watched him in competition in the area in my city. And next thing was when I was old enough, I started the classes. Nothing very, very spectacular. Like everyone, I would also watch movies, Karate Kid, Ninja Turtles, of course. And then that's the story. It's very simple.
Okay.
Ha detto che non è essendo finale il suo inizio, nel taekwondo, che ha iniziato a 5 anni, che il fratello maggiore aveva iniziato qualche anno prima, e poi sì, anche Karate Kid, i film, insomma, marziali.
Bueno, la pregunta fue de los inicios, ¿no? Dijo que no es muy interesante, que a los 5 años, bueno, que por ahí conocíamos al hermano mayor que tiene un par de años más grande. Que bueno, empezó a los 5 años, como dije antes, y bueno, miraba un poco de película de Bruce Lee, ¿no? Y, digamos, no es muy original, dijo. And when was your first time?
Say again.
When was your first time? Do you remember?
Yes, of course. Well, first tournament, you mean yellow belt or black belt?
Both. If you remember.
Yellow belt competition, very, very old style. You know,
Yeah.
hard floor and many people very close to the rings. You know, everybody was very close to the rings. Very dangerous, maybe. But that was nothing special either. First World Championship was year 2000, North Korea. I can remember very good because I lost to Argentina for patterns, of course, like always. And Nicolas Coron, remember?
Sorry?
Nicolas from Argentina, Coron.
Coron, yes. One of my best friends.
Yeah, he was very good. It was not my friend that day, but it was very good. So I can remember that very good because I think he won bronze medal. I think he was very good. So just bad luck for me.
But that was in 2000, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was junior, yeah.
Junior, yeah.
Ha detto che la sua prima gara da cintura gialla, diciamo, è stata vecchio stile, nel senso che c'erano tutti gli spettatori intorno al quadrato e niente, se la ricorda.
No tatami, no? In that time.
E invece il primo mondiale da cintura nera è il mondiale junior in Corea nel 2000 e se lo ricorda aveva perso con Nicolas argentino, sì, e quindi si ricorda questo. E lui gli ha detto che è un suo grande amico e gli ha detto quel momento per me no.
Bueno, le pregunté si se recuerda el primer torneo que compitió, y me preguntó si era el color negro, le dije los dos. Bueno, el color, el viejo estilo, todo al lado del ring, cosas como se hacía antes, sin tatami. Y el torneo internacional o mundial como cinturón negro fue en el 2000 en Corea, y que terminó perdiendo con Nicolás Con, amigo mío, amigo nuestro de Argentina. Que yo le dije, bueno, Nicolás es uno de mis amigos, y me dijo, bueno, en ese momento el mío no era amigo. Así que...
No. Can you hear good?
It stops sometimes, a little bit.
Okay.
But continue, we're good.
Sí, she's saying that we listen like an echo.
Okay.
Delay. Nonsense. Did you train taekwondo or another martial art in your life, or not, or just taekwondo?
Oh, it's always been taekwondo for the longest part. Other sports were more fun, not competition, just for fun. A lot of boxing. I like boxing. It was a lot of fun. And also when I was studying in university, one of my friends, we decided to try Kenpo karate for a while. They had a very nice black doll box. I like them very much. And we did the patterns with the sticks. You know, that was very interesting. I missed that, but I don't have a good memory for that.
And how long time that one?
Blue belt. That's what it was. So maybe 2.5 years for karate. Yeah.
Ha detto che ha praticato praticamente taekwondo quasi esclusivamente, che ha fatto altri sport e altre discipline per divertimento, per piacere, non per gareggiare, che gli piace molto la box. Ha praticato quella, e poi quando studiava all'università il campo karate, che avevano delle divise nere, dei bikini neri, e poi gli piacevano le forme con il bastone.
Bueno, nada, la pregunta era si hizo otras especialidades aparte de taekwondo. Dijo que, bueno, que hizo un boxeo, que le gusta mucho la parte de boxeo, que hizo también un tiempo hasta el cinturón azul de Kempo Karate, donde, bueno, tenía el dobok, además de tener el dobok negro, también hacían formas y todo con bastones. Hello, Misha. One friend that I love, I don't like him, but I say hello. Now, so Maxime, this is the next question. Write people a few minutes ago. So, can you tell your curriculum, your best result in your life of taekwondo? Grandmaster Boss is here. Hello, Grandmaster.
Yeah.
Hello, Grandmaster.
Hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Best results. Well, maybe two competitions come to mind. My favorite moments maybe was right after SILVIA won in 2015. That was a very good day. So she showed me the way what to do, and that's what I did. It was a very good day for me. I just copied her movements, and then I won the patterns for fourth degree. And also 2007 was a very good day as well. World Championships in Canada. I won sparring. It was 54 kilograms then, not 57, but 54. That was a very good day. I had hard matches, but sometimes luck is a good part of the results, and I was very happy. So maybe those are my favorite moments.
Bueno,
ha detto i suoi momenti principali dei mondiali, sicuramente il 2015 dove ha vinto in categoria quarti dan, e stavo ricordando che avevo gareggiato anch'io nella categoria femminile, e poi
che ha copiato anche cosa di lei, che grazie a lei ha detto.
E nel 2007 in Canada, dove ha vinto invece il combattimento, ma in meno 54, ha detto al tempo la categoria era il meno 54 e aveva vinto.
Nicolas Cohn is coming now.
Yeah, I just saw.
He's friend, but not your friend.
I'm going to have nightmares.
Hace un ratito, Nicolás, Maxime estaba hablando de vos, que en su primer torneo en Corea, en el 2000, perdió con vos. Entonces yo le dije, Nicolás era uno de mis mejores amigos, me dijo, bueno, en ese momento no es mi mejor amigo, no fue mi mejor amigo. Así que bueno. La pregunta fue cómo fueron sus resultados, los mejores resultados, digamos. Él dijo en el 2015, después de compita SILVIA, él ganó la categoría de 400 dan, que la miró, la copió un poco, dijo. Y después en el 2007 que hizo la categoría de 54 en Canadá. Así que bueno. Do you prefer patterns or sparring? Say Misha. And it's, which do you feel more confident?
There is no good answer for that. I think I like competing for sparring better. I like a competition for sparring, but I don't like trying. I don't like training for sparring. I don't like fighting with my partners. I don't like that too much. But training for patterns, that I like very much. So yeah, that would be my answer.
La pregunta de Villa era si le gustaba más la lucha o el combate. Él dijo que era un poco más difícil de responder, que en realidad le gusta mucho entrenar las formas. No le gusta entrenar solamente el combate, pero disfruta entrenando las formas.
Que le gusta competir en lucha, pero no entrenar con su compañero.
Do you think
Devo dirlo in italiano, aspetta. La domanda del maestro Misha era se preferiva il combattimento o le forme. Ha detto che gli piace, che è difficile rispondere, che gli piace gareggiare anche in combattimento, ma non allenarlo, e invece gli piace molto allenarsi per le forme.
Do you think it's help to do patterns to after do a competition of sparring? Do you think it's help the pattern?
For me, I would say it's the other way. Doing sparring makes patterns better. For me, it's always been like that. It's always been like that. And if you remember 2015 World Championships in Italy, I was doing very good with patterns, but I also competed in sparring. So maybe fitness was a little bit better. Maybe my body was slim. Maybe more cardio, maybe more power. So I think sparring helps a lot for patterns. The other way, I don't know. I don't think my patterns help a lot for sparring, but I sure know my patterns are better when I fight as well.
Allora, la domanda era se secondo lui attraverso le forme possiamo migliorare anche la parte del combattimento. Ha detto che dal suo punto di vista è un po' il contrario, nel senso che quando gareggia anche in combattimento si sente magari in una condizione fisica migliore, anche col peso e l'esplosività, e quindi riesce meglio anche le forme. Quindi invece il contrario non crede, non lo sa, insomma.
Sí, bueno, le pregunté si para él tenía algo que ver con formas para pelear bien, digamos, ¿no? Y dijo que, bueno, más bien es lo contrario, que haciendo combate por las formas, digamos, que le permite hacer bien el cardio y la parte aeróbica, etcétera. Entonces, bueno, puse el ejemplo justamente del 2015, donde él hizo combates, aparte ganó en forma, pero hizo combates y bueno, la parte del combate también le ayudó, el entrenar combate le ayudó a esa parte de las formas. And what's sí.
No, non ricordo i mondiali.
Sí.
How many times do you compete in World Championships?
I competed in World Championships Junior 2 times, and then my first seniors with in Italy 2001, where you did your spectacular show with Banega, of course, and then I competed 5 times at World Championships and a few World Cups as well. The first ones.
The first one.
The first one, and then also Jamaica was the last one.
Ha detto che ha partecipato a 2 campionati mondiali junior, poi il primo da senior era nel 2001 in Italia, dove si ricordava il traditional sparring con
Banega,
con Master Banega, e poi ha detto più o meno altri 5, e poi anche la Coppa del Mondo.
Bueno, nada, preguntó Silvia cuántos mundiales participó, le dijo 2. El primero fue en el 2001, se recordaba el sparring que hicimos con Alejandro Banega, y después hizo 2 Copas del Mundo más, y en el último fue de Jamaica, dijo. Así que, bueno. What's about Elias Gache? You remember?
Yes, why do you ask?
When do you, because now I remember your message about Elias. So can you tell me the fight? Because I remember the fight, but it's not very clear. What's happening?
Yeah. We competed, Elias and I, 2001 Copa America, and also what they call the circuit after.
Okay, yeah, okay.
We fought on the 2 occasions. So he was very fast and strong. He was a little bit older than me also. Maybe I didn't have that much experience at that moment. Maybe a few years later would have been better for me, but he was very strong and fast. That's what I remember. He had good counter punches and very fast dorio, of course, very fast.
Bueno,
Vai.
Le pregunté por Elías Gaché porque hablando con él en Facebook un día o en privado me comentó que se acordaba de algunos, se nombró a Elías Gaché de Argentina también. A veces entrenaba conmigo, bueno, no bajo mi supervisión, pero entrenábamos juntos. Y le pregunté que me aclare un poco dónde se enfrentaron. Me dijo en el circuito en el 2001, en el Panamericano, que se lo recuerda porque era fuerte, era más experiencia, más edad. Creo que por eso tuvo más oportunidades, me parece. Pero que se lo recuerda como un puño, era muy fuerte, rápido y el doble chagui fuerte.
La domanda era se poteva parlare un po' di combattimento che aveva fatto con Ilias Gage, che era un atleta argentino sempre. Ha detto che si erano incontrati nella Coppa America, nel circuito pieno contatto, e che si ricordava cioè, si ricorda di lui come un atleta molto forte, molto veloce, con i pugni e con il calcio circolare.
Yes.
Allora, Salvatore ha detto che lui combatteva nella meno 54, la prima categoria. E poi c'è un'altra domanda di me.
Again, one question from Misha. Do you prefer the new or the others? Other one.
Oh. Of course, Grandmaster Boss is listening, so maybe a little bit of both. A little bit of both. I think it's very difficult for judges now because they have so many things to watch at the same time, and also two people at the same time. So that makes it very, very hard job for them. I know you asked me previously what I thought of the rules, and I was never shy of saying my preference would have been one person at a time for pattern. That would have been my my wish. That never happened. At least for
with this system. Do you prefer one? With this system, do you prefer one people, or in the old system the same? Do you prefer every time one person?
I think one person maybe would help for judging with the new system, because there are so many things to watch, so many deductions. Point two, that makes it a lot to watch two people at the same time. The older system was maybe more simple. It gave more freedom to the judges. So maybe two people at the same time, maybe it's easier because they can compare. So maybe that would have been not necessary for the old system, because it was maybe more simple. Judges could maybe see things differently, but now they have to be so focused and so much concentration. Maybe it's a little bit difficult, two people at the same time, but they are very good. They know what they do.
Allora, iniziamo a tradurre. Stavamo parlando del regolamento, la domanda del nostro Misha, e stava dicendo che ovviamente che è difficile, cioè che sono due metodi diversi, che secondo lui il metodo di adesso è molto difficile per gli arbitri, è un lavoro più difficile per gli arbitri perché devono stare molto, molto attenti a tutti i particolari, e soprattutto ci sono due atleti che fanno la forma nello stesso momento, quindi è più difficile per loro. Quindi secondo lui con questo regolamento sarebbe meglio una persona alla volta. Prima è facile, diciamo, comunque c'era più libertà per gli arbitri, perché comunque potevano anche fare il confronto tra i due atleti.
I'm sorry, the connection.
I was speaking too much.
So she was translating, I translated, and you can continue on if you want to speak more about the system. Now, he said, dijo que la pregunta fue respecto al sistema, ¿no? de puntuación de la forma. Dijo que él cree que es bastante difícil para los árbitros manejar a dos personas al mismo tiempo y, bueno, y 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, ¿no? Que prefiere que sea una persona a la vez que se pase. Que el anterior sistema era mucho más fácil para los árbitros, era algo más genérico que podían comparar, ¿no? You can continue.
Hello, Jason.
And so in the old system, it's true, you can compare, and now you cannot. It's just the old system. You can say this, he is better than he, and in this system it's like, I don't mind. You are the
you are looking for a mistake.
Yes.
And click.
Exactly. So I think you understand exactly what I think. Today with the new system, we don't need to compare. So
Yes.
we don't need two people at the same time, but maybe it's easier for running the tournament faster, or I don't know, maybe it was discussed with coaches and coaches didn't like it. I don't know. I really don't know, but that's just my opinion. But the judges, don't get me wrong, judges, they are very good. They can see many things. They train hard, and now we have the internet. It changes everything. Judges can practice at home watching tournaments in different countries and see things from different angles. So they are very sharp. I have absolutely no complaint, but it would make their job a lot easier if it was only one person. Like, for example, figure skating or diving or skateboarding. It's always one person.
Ah, ok, ok, yeah, yeah.
Sì, sta dicendo che sì, stanno venendo gli altri sport che fanno a 1-1, gli atleti passano a 1-1, che sicuramente è un aiuto in più per gli arbitri. Ha detto non mi voglio lamentarmi sul lavoro degli arbitri, che anzi fanno un grandissimo lavoro, adesso possono allenarsi anche con internet, diciamo, vari modi dei vari paesi di eseguire, di lavorare sulle forme, però che sicuramente se passano 2 alla volta è molto
che capisce no? Che magari il sistema di fare una volta formale stesso una volta a una persona demora più tempo, no? Per la gara magari. Bueno, nada, continúo a explicar que bueno, que por ahí, porque el torneo se vuelve muy largo, pasan 2 personas al mismo tiempo, pero que no tiene sentido con el sistema actual que hayan 2 personas, porque no se trata de comparar, se trata de quitar los errores, ¿no? Digamos, más o menos eso dijo. Que no, que entiende el trabajo de los árbitros, que no está diciendo que lo están haciendo mal, al contrario, están trabajando bien y ahora con internet y todo pueden practicar y mirar errores, etc. And what about the sparring system? Because the other question was the sparring, so for Mike, no for Misha.
A sparring system, well, I like it before, the good old days. I think 1 point for punch, 1 point for kick. I think that was good. That was good. I know. I remember Grandmaster Tran telling me that he thought there was too many punches in sparring, and so that's why maybe they wanted to give more value for kick. Okay, but I think it had another consequence. It makes it much easier for tall guys to use only side kick and win. So maybe that was something different. If you're not very tall and you don't have a very good side kick, well, it makes it more difficult. So for smaller people, especially since the weight classes, they are very, very close one together. Before, for example, before microweight was 54 kilograms and now it's 57. So it's very close to lightweight. And so you have the small guys have to fight with more, taller guys. And maybe Silvia can remember, or you can remember as well, the women, for example, Ana Pascual, she had to compete with very tall girls, and it was like Carolina, for example. So for example, can you imagine Carolina now sparring with 2 points for side kicks? She would win world championships every year, probably.
Of course, of course. ¿Traducimos? Traduzco yo. Bueno, le pregunté, porque más adelante teníamos la pregunta del reglamento, ¿no? De la parte de lucha. Y dijo que, bueno, que sinceramente le gustaba más como se hacía antes, cree que un punto a la cara con el puño y al cuerpo con la patada está bien. Que ahora, al cambiar el puntaje de las piernas, digamos que limita mucho a las personas que son más bajas, por decirlo así, ¿no? Sobre todo en las categorías, y además como las categorías son mucho más... se subieron las categorías, digamos, antes era hasta 54, ahora es hasta 57, entonces hay mucha diferencia cuando uno cambia de categoría por ahí, o en ese peso, ¿no? Entonces nombró, por ejemplo, a Ana Laura o a Carolina, que se enfrentan. Es mucha diferencia de altura, que es lógico que Carolina sería campeón mundial de seguro, ¿no? Però, bueno, más que nada, es eso lo que estaba diciendo.
Sì, stavamo parlando riguardo al regolamento del combattimento e dice che per lui era meglio prima, più che altro per quanto riguarda i punteggi, cioè che adesso si dà molta più importanza ai calci, che infatti anche il Grandmaster Tran gli aveva detto che si realizzavano troppi pugni e quindi per dare un po' più di enfasi e importanza ai calci. Sì. E diceva va bene, ok, sono d'accordo, però effettivamente le persone più basse sono molto più svantaggiate con uno che è più alto e sa usare bene il calcio laterale. Sì. Soprattutto nelle categorie basse, ha detto prima era meno 54, adesso è meno 57, quindi comunque c'è anche quella grande differenza di...
You can ask whatever you want, just right there. Me faltó decir eso lo de Tran, que el Grandmaster Tran dijo que porque se estaban haciendo siempre todo el tipo de puños, decidieron aumentar para darle más lugar exacto, a que hacemos más técnica de pierna, pero al final eso da una ventaja mayor a los más altos. And because we spoke with David Kerr, and David Kerr say similar, and David Kerr, you know, he jumped a lot with jumping punch, and Master Gato say, no, before all the people jumping, so now it's better, only side kick or only speed. So it's very difficult because I think with the old system, you give a possibility to everybody, like you say, of course, but maybe it's more dirty, the fight. Mm-hmm. And now it's more clear, more speed, fast technique, but all the same system. It's, I don't know. It's just only my opinion, not mine now. You are the important person here. So, and what would you like to change about in the rules? If you have the possibility now, could you like to change the system, the scoring system?
Masa Gato has a good point. Jumping punches, 2 points is maybe a little bit too much, but if I could change the rules, well, I like the way it was before for sparring, that's for sure. Weight classes that are a little bit more spread out, and also 1 point for a kick. I think that was good also. But for patents, I think the rules are very good because everybody is so good now. So we need strict rules for patterns because everybody is really good. We need one way to pick a winner. So it has to be harder rules, but maybe one person at a time wouldn't give more chance to everyone. And also, you know, for there is a draw. It's luck. If you compete first round against world champion or someone that's not very good, if you do one person at the time, well, everybody is against everybody. I think it gives more chance to everyone.
Okay. I'm sorry, Silvia went with the baby because she started to cry. 1 second. I will try to translate in both language and if I remember everything. Bueno, dijo que el punto de vista de Master Gato era, le parece correcto, pero bueno, que lo entiende, pero que digamos que le gustaría el sistema viejo, ¿no? Un punto a la panza, que con las patadas estaría bien. Después dijo que es muy difícil evaluar a 2 personas al mismo tiempo, como había dicho ya, que también es una cuestión de suerte, ¿no? O sea, que para dar el mejor, hay que poner a una persona adelante y ahí que esa persona sea examinada, ¿no? Digamos así. Más o menos eso fue el resumen de todo lo que dijo. Alto, sorry, Alto, she's with the baby. She's sleeping, sorry. Ha detto che, bueno, che avevamo parlato prima del Master Gato, no? Che lui diceva che prima si saltava molto, che sì, che è d'accordo con quello, però che a lui piace di più il sistema vecchio, no? Un calcio alla un punto. magari anche pugni, se non mi ricordo male, un pugno, un punto saltato. Poi ha detto che il sistema nuovo è la piattaforma, che coincide che continua a dire che è sempre meglio uno, che anche se no un poco per fortuna no, perché sapete, no? Anche due arbitri guardano, tutti gli arbitri guardano a due persone, quindi magari guardo a uno e l'altro non lo vedo. E poi che se dovete scegliere il migliore, se devono guardare uno per uno allo stesso tempo, una ok? So, I think something similar, I translate, sorry. I continue with you with how, when you prepare your World Championship, for example, the first one, okay, when Lake Junior, how do you prepare for that championship?
It was a long time ago. It was a very long time ago.
But the question is because how do you prepare for that one and for example for Italy?
Okay, it was very different. Before the first junior, my instructor was Paul Germain. You remember? Of course. He was training me only for sparring, so I would train 5 or 6 days per week only sparring. So very good fitness. I felt very strong, very ready, I suppose, for a competition. But we did not train patterns together. He would leave me train a little bit more by myself and with my brother, who would supervise the patterns. The last ones, well, obviously just patterns, but that was very different. It was a little bit more by myself and my trainer. Long sessions, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours sometimes. Not many. Maybe very long sessions at the end. Not many days per week, but very long sessions. It was easier with the schedule for work and traveling and whatnot, but I think I liked it better. Go to the gym, work out 4 or 5 hours sometimes, and then rest for a few days. I think I liked that better.
Mm-hmm. Bueno, le pregunté cómo se entrenaba para el primer campeonato mundial y después le dije, bueno, que si podía la comparación en el último campeonato mundial que hizo el 2015, digo, bueno, que era muy diferente, que al inicio entrenaba con Paul Germain. Paul Germain solamente hacía un entrenamiento muy duro, solamente de combate, y digamos que la forma se la tuvo que rebuscar. Que entrenaban 6 veces a la semana y bueno, y en cambio en el último él entrenó más por sí solo y que entrenaba por ahí sesiones muy largas, no todos los días, por ahí sesiones muy largas de horas, tipo 3 o 4 horas por ahí. Que prefiero, que la verdad que le gusta más eso, hacer unas sesiones mucho más largas y después reposar algunos días.
Allora, la domanda era come si era preparato per il primo e per l'ultimo mondiale, diciamo, di fare un confronto, se c'erano differenze. Ha detto che sì, che c'era davvero tantissima differenza. Nel primo si è preparato con Germain, che lo preparava esclusivamente per l'arte del combattimento, e poi si era un po' aveva lavorato lui. Invece per l'ultimo mondiale con Paul Germain lavorava praticamente più giorni, più volte alla settimana. Invece l'ultimo mondiale faceva delle sessioni molto lunghe, ma non tutti i giorni, quindi ha detto che anche 4 ore di allenamento, però poi comunque aveva più giorni liberi, diciamo, gli piaceva di più come programmazione.
And do you been in contact with Paul Germain or not?
No, we drift apart right after they went with a different organization, for the Olympic Games. We never spoke really after that. It was more business, let's just put it that way.
I didn't speak, but I imagine many people talk. And about your training session, did you do like training with mental coaching or something similar?
Again,
about your training session.
Mhm.
It's about training session. Did you speak with some mental coaching, or do you think it's necessary now?
I know you've asked me that. I, for some people, I suppose it's very useful. I never had someone that would train me in that area. I read some books and did training for myself, but never really mental training per se. For some people, it's very important and they feel a lot more confident when they work hard in that area. But for me, it was not something that was interesting very much to me.
Okay. Le pregunté si en el entrenamiento usaban tipo, o se veía entrenador de mental coaching, esas cosas. Y bueno, en el caso de él, como que descubrió un poco, digamos, y lo que no, en el caso suyo no lo ve, no le interesa, no lo ve necesario. Que sabe que gente que tiene necesidad de eso y lo ayuda.
Gli abbiamo chiesto se lavorava anche con un mental coach o aveva mai lavorato e ha detto di no, che per alcuni è molto utile, molto importante, ma non nel suo caso, che aveva fatto qualcosa così lui per conto suo, però non è una cosa che lo interessa particolarmente.
Misha, again, he asked about you do some martial arts or sports. No, pero deporte no. Ha risposto che ha fatto box che può karate. But did you practice, for example, hockey or, for example, another sport?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball, yeah. It's my favorite game. Yeah, more than taekwondo. It's my favorite game, but I don't have much talent for it. I played 25 years now.
Wow, great.
Ha detto che il baseball è la sua più grande passione, anche più del taekwondo, che 25 anni diciamo che lo fa, però non sono un gran talento, però è la sua passione.
And you football, how do you say? Which position?
I don't. I hit the ball, of course, and then I play outfield mostly. I'm not a pitcher, that's for sure.
Non traduco perché non capisco.
Sì, bueno, le pregunto si lanciava o colpiva. Ha detto che sì, la cosa, però non pitcher, che acchiappa la palla dietro del che lancia. Credo che è quello. David asked if you use taekwondo in your real life, in a real situation.
No. Canada is a very peaceful country. We discussed it, and then we in Canada we don't need to use taekwondo in real life. We do it for sport and for fun, and everyday life in Canada is very safe, and we say sorry a lot, so we don't need to fight.
Ha detto che in Canada non c'è bisogno di usare il taekwondo perché sono molto gentili, molto tranquilli, insomma, che è molto sicuro stare lì. And then baseball is useful than taekwondo.
But in hockey you can punch a lot.
It's true, yeah. But not my game. It's harder than it looks.
But it's very important, the hockey there.
Yeah, it's
and the baseball too.
Excuse me.
And the baseball too.
Not as much, but it's very popular. Also, we have a few professional teams.
And okay, so I changed the discussion. Okay, why you are not a national coach? You are not interested in doing that, or?
I had discussion with some team members for coaching in the future, but I lost interest a little bit in the competition. you know, Christian, we have almost the same age. We come from the same time period. Yeah, and then most of my friends that we started competing together 20 years ago, everybody now has babies, or they have very important work, or they have injuries. So everybody that I know have quit competition. So I'm it's more difficult to get motivated for traveling in these circumstances.
But you're
You teach? Do you
No.
teach? Ah, okay.
No, I never really found it interesting teaching. I like competing. That was good for me. Teaching is not something that I'm really good at or patient.
Le abbiamo chiesto riguardo perché diciamo, non è coach adesso lui della scuola canadese, e ha detto che neanche ha anche parlato con alcuni membri del team magari per il futuro, però in realtà non è molto interessato al momento a giocare. Ha detto che tutti i suoi compagni, i suoi coetanei,
per la motivazione un po'.
Sì, che adesso magari hanno famiglia o hanno un lavoro, quindi sono un po' allontanati dal taekwondo, dal mondo, diciamo, delle gare, e quindi non ha tanta motivazione anche per viaggiare. Io gli ho chiesto se insegnava, ha detto di no, che quello non è, diciamo, non fa per lui, che non ha sentito di...
Bueno, le pregunté por qué no estaba en la parte de la selección, como coach, y eso dijo que bueno, que en realidad tuvo algunas discusiones para futuro, pero no, como que no le interesa mucho, como que perdió un poco la motivación. Después dijo, bueno, tú tienes la misma edad que yo, Cristian, y bueno, muchos amigos de él dejaron y otros tuvieron lesiones, otros tuvieron familia, entonces bueno, como que perdió un poco la motivación. But maybe you can do an example. You can be an example for the young generation. You understand? You have a lot of experience now, so maybe the motivation is motivate the young guys.
Maybe. Maybe. Well, I know that in Canada right now we have a few very, very talented coaches. They are doing a very good job with the means that they have. They don't have a lot of money or training facilities to do grand things, but they're doing very good with what they have. And if one day they think I can help the team, well, I will listen to their offer, but it's not something that I miss. I
understand.
I'm happy with my life right now, and even if there is not much taekwondo in it for the moment, I still have my friends like you and other friends from Canada that we still talk and see each other. But I don't feel like I want to spend a lot of time and energy for coaching, especially since I don't like to teach, so maybe I don't like to coach. I don't know. I have to try maybe.
Of course. Yes, I understand you.
Ha detto che al momento ci sono dei coach molto, molto bravi, che anche se magari non hanno molte supporti a livello economico, insomma, stanno lavorando molto bene, che comunque se dovessero chiamarlo per dare un suo contributo, vista la sua esperienza, lui ovviamente poi valuterebbe, che al momento è contento così com'è, anche se c'è un po' meno taekwondo nella sua vita, però è molto, sta bene così. Ha detto magari di non sentirmi come insegnante, magari anche quello è relazionato al fatto di non avere questo desiderio di essere coach.
Bueno, Jenny asked you about your dog.
Yeah, I was writing the answer. The dog is very good. The dog is very good. He's I'm happy I have my dog, that's for sure. I don't yeah, I remember telling her about the dog. So yeah, I'm very happy. He's in good health, that's for sure.
Bueno, le pregunté primero que por qué, que en realidad él podía servir de motivación, podía motivar a los más jóvenes, ¿no? Y dijo que bueno, que sí, que si por ahí se lo ponen y lo podría pensar, pero en realidad no es su principal objetivo. Digamos que él está bien así, él está disfrutando de su vida y está un poco alejado, digamos, de lo que es el taekwondo. Pero también es verdad que dijo que él no le gusta enseñar y bueno, que por ahí por eso no está haciendo de coach, ¿no? Only a professional question, please, Jenny. No, who was your idols, for example? Do you have some, for example, for me it was personally when I started. No? Yes, of course, your teacher. So, who was for you? Do you have?
When I was very young, I did not have many idols, but as I grew older, when I was a little bit older, I met my good friend Neil Ernest. You remember him from England?
Neil Ernest, yeah, of course. Very good.
He became a good friend, and he really helped me get better for sparring. He had many good ideas. He was very smart, very, very smart, and when I quit Taekwondo after 2007 World Championships, I quit competition and I went to university, and it was not my plan to start again after, but Neil sent me a message and he said, we can do this again. You have to start competing again and I will help you. And so that's what he did. So he came to Canada before World Cup in Jamaica. He came to my house and we had some good training and we had good results. So I decided to keep trying a little bit more.
Great.
Gli abbiamo chiesto chi era il suo idolo e ha detto che da piccolo diciamo non ne aveva nessuno in particolare, che invece poi anche un suo grande amico Neil Ernest del
Galles.
Sì.
Wales.
Wales,
sì, che con lui insomma è stato molto bene, l'ha aiutato molto, l'ha motivato molto anche dopo il 2007, che diciamo lui non pensava di riprendere con le gare, gli aveva detto invece di continuare, insomma, che poi anche per la Giamaica avevano condiviso un periodo di allenamento insieme, poi la Coppa del Mondo era andata molto bene, quindi ha eliminato. Ha detto che è anche molto intelligente, molto...
Sí, le pregunté si tenía algún referente, sí, algún ídolo. Dijo que cuando era pequeño no, que después su amigo conoció a Neil Herbes de Gales, que él lo ayudó muchísimo, que él le dijo, dale, tú la puedes hacer, y bueno, en 2007 viajó para Canadá y estuvo en la casa de él, y bueno, lo estuvo ayudando, preparando, y que bueno, que una persona bastante inteligente, y que así se preparó para Jamaica, y que bueno, ahí ganó esa motivación, ¿no? También ahí le gustó mucho. And I'm sorry, I forget the other question.
Which is your work?
Oh, I'm a dentist. I tend people's teeth. Yeah, so that's what I do. It's been my job for 7 years now.
Oh.
So that's that's why I stopped competition. I wanted to go back to school and work in a field that I thought was best suited for me. I like it a lot. I don't have many skills in life, but that one I'm fairly happy. That's my work.
Great.
Ha detto che è un dentista da 7 anni e quindi aveva smesso anche per quello, per dedicarsi, per riprendere gli studi e fare quello.
So I want to ask you that question. If Misha want to do more questions, or Jenny about your dog. Do you have only one dog?
Yes, just one dog. One dog is enough. He has a lot of energy. He's my dog makes me very happy, especially now that we can't go to work anymore. We have to stay at home a lot. So I take the dog for long walks and jogging and running sometimes. He has a lot of energy, so I need to keep up. So we go outside together at least 2 hours per day. We do some faster run in the morning, and then the afternoon mostly walking around, and he keeps me busy.
Ha detto che ha un cane che adesso che siamo in quarantena rinchiusi, sta ringrazia di averlo, sta facendo molte passeggiate, quasi 2 ore, sì, corsettina e passeggiate lunghe.
Bueno, le pregunté porque como estaban hablando del perro, le dije, bueno, tiene un perro, un gato, le dijo, tiene un perro, y bueno, que disfruta mucho con el perro, que en los días de cuarentena digo, que lo estimula un poco, ¿no? Y que sale muy a menudo a hacer caminatas rápidas, dijo. Pero bueno. So, last question. Can you tell to the people some positive things about the quarantine, this situation that we have? So, you know, everybody speak about
all the opportunity, all the positive things, not negative. Tutte volte dice solo negative.
Every time she blocked in the same moment. She say, no, I speak. Okay, she speak.
Oh.
You understand?
It's a very difficult time. I think it's different for everyone. We are happy here because we're very lucky, because in Canada the situation is not so bad, but still we need to stay at home and be careful. So of course there's a lot of bad news on TV, and what I say is I like to take this time that I can't go to work and I can't do the things that I normally do. Well, I have a lot of free times to work on some other skills, some things that normally I don't have time to do, and now I'm very happy. I have a lot of time to spend with my dog, and I started playing piano again. I stopped playing last year, and then I'm very happy. I have time to practice again. It makes me very happy, and I have more time to cook better food. I have more time to call my family and spend some time with them, even if we can't get very close. And we have to make the most out of it. It's really sad what's happening, but I'm not a scientist. I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't go and fix the situation. So I need to do my part, stay at home. But I'm very happy that I'm still having many nights off to read my books, something that I stopped doing for a while. And then if I was competing, I'm pretty sure I would be training every day. That's for sure.
Right.
So I just say my message, we have some time to do the things that maybe we like to do in the past and that we stopped doing because life is so busy and stressful. So maybe if what makes you happy is reading books or playing with your dog or playing a new instrument, it makes you feel really good inside when you acquire new skills. So that would be maybe my suggestion.
Okay, Mark Trotter connected. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Mark. David Kerr, play the trumpet and sing. You must play piano today for close the...
Maybe 2020, 21, 22. Give me some time still.
Okay, next time.
Abbiamo chiesto di concludere insomma questa chiacchierata anche lui con un messaggio positivo, le opportunità, i consigli che vuole dare. Ha detto che sicuramente è una situazione difficile, che loro sono abbastanza fortunati in Canada, non hanno avuto tantissimi casi, ma comunque bisogna stare ancora attenti, stare a casa, quindi che lui adesso sta facendo cose che non aveva il tempo di fare prima, quindi coltivando nuove abilità, che aveva iniziato a suonare il piano, quindi adesso ha ripreso, quello gli piace, sì, leggere, passare il tempo con il cane, quindi in generale fare tutte quelle attività che durante la vita stressante di corsa che avevamo non riuscivamo, avevamo messo un po' da parte, diciamo. Ha detto, se fossi un atleta che sta ancora gareggiando, mi allenerei tutti i giorni.
Bueno, la pregunta, como siempre, para cerrar, era una cosa positiva para decirle a la gente que puede hacer para motivarla. Bueno, él dijo que bueno, que son momentos muy difíciles, que por fortuna Por suerte en Canadá está todo bastante controlado, hay pocos casos, y que bueno, que lo que hace es aprovechar trata de hacer eso que no hacía cuando la vida de trabajador, porque recordamos, él es dentista, imagino que tendrá miles de horas ahí metido en el consultorio, ¿no? Y bueno, todas esas cosas que no podía hacer, tipo leer o volvió a piano de vuelta, hablar con su familia, pasear al perro, todas esas cosas que no podía hacer, lo trata de hacer ahora. Y seguro que si estaría activo de competidor, seguramente entrenando. Más o menos ese fue su mensaje para todos ustedes. We message you after. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And me too. Message me too, please.
Of course. Yeah. I miss the long hair, Christian.
Yeah. Now I'm a daddy. So.
Yeah, you're daddy. Daddy short hair. That's good.
You know, I hope to see you soon. Okay. I hope you continue good and find your dreams and be happy. And don't worry.
That's very nice from you. Thank you for inviting me. Silvia, Christian, good luck with the baby. I'm very happy for you too. Hope the baby is healthy and doing great. And maybe she does want to do taekwondo someday. Maybe she wants to do some dancing or some swimming.
Yeah.
That's
for us, no problem. I think it's better another activity so we can learn more things.
Exactly. Good genes.
Yeah.
Good genetics.
So take care. Okay, and we keep in touch. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody to watch here and the questions and everything. Okay.
Thank you.
See you.
See you.
Good night.
Bye.
It's too late. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Grazie. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.